Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. I'm your game host, Mr. Han, and here is our full save file, full achievement save file, graciously provided by the speedrunning community. I already lost a game before, just trying out this, just testing out the settings, making sure that everything was running fine. But we will be starting on an Eden run. Eden is a character where you get random stats, random items, and random amounts of fun. Where do we start with? We start with the placebo, which is an item that lets us play our pill again and again. We also get, I believe, butt bombs. We have a terrible tears rate and terrible damage. So, all in all, we'll be looking to upgrade our stats as soon and as quickly as we can. Those are two synonyms. Alright, so we start off with some champion mega fatties with a burning head. I appreciate that game, throwing a softball right from the get-go to start off to celebrate the launch of our new series on the channel. I'm really glad that we are able to play The Binding of Isaac. I haven't been able to get a recording because I was only using a single computer to try and run both the gameplay and also the recording. And of course, my computer isn't good enough to handle that. Oh, we got trapped by these guys. So you can see the effect of poor damage. It really does not do good for us. We do want to find some extra damage because the best defense in this game is going to be a good offense. So I'm using two laptops now with a capture card in between. I'm dividing the workload of the processing. Ooh, Holy Mantle is very good. It's a very good defensive item. It allows us to get hit once every room. I appreciate that game. It's one of the strongest defensive items in the game. And that's all she wrote, you know. If we don't get damage, we don't let this fool you. It is going to get quite messy if we do not get tears up, if we do not get any damage. Which is what's more important, tears or damage? I would say typically tears, because there are a lot of items that give you tear effects in this game. And the higher rate of the higher rate of firing that you have, the higher chance you have of proccing those effects. And as such, it's more important that we have enough tears. Okay, so we are all also going to get an orbital, and I do like that because in conjunction with the Holy Mantle, which gives us a defensive boost, we will be able to approach our enemies now and actually just deal melee damage to them. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. If anybody tells you that I'm a smart cookie, please tell them otherwise. So how do I know that we're going to get an orbital here? Because this boss here is one of the 4 horsemen. I'm not 100% sure what they are. I think this one is famine. There's also war. There is pestilence, and there is death, I believe. The horseman of death, I believe that is. Okay, so we squandered our Holy Mantle, which means that we are going to have to kill this boss without the help of a free shield. Which is fine because I'm a good Isaac player. I'm not a bad player, even though I've taken some bad damage already. I just need to dodge these shots. As you can see, our tears rate and damage are quite atrocious. We are at 3 minutes 24 seconds, and we are nowhere close to defeating this boss. Alright. Mr. Game, I appreciate the... Alright, so as you can see, we do get that cube of meat, which is an orbital. We will use butt bombs to explode the timid rock, which gives us a soul heart and a key. I do like that. We take our cube of meat and we head on down. So what does this new capture card mean? Well, number one, it means that we can play The Binding of Isaac. Number two, it means that we can play Switch games. So if you guys are interested in seeing any Switch game commentary, gameplay and commentary, just let me know. I'd be happy to oblige. The Switch games that I currently possess include... Alright, so we're going to use this orbital here. If we can. Alright. Sorry, just need a little bit of concentration. I'm always astounded at streamers who are able to play with such high skill and commentate at the same time. I hope that one day I can reach that level, but no guarantees. So, what was I talking about? Happy to oblige because of the games that I do possess. The games that I do possess on the Switch are the Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna hit this red flame just because we don't want the red flame to bite us in the butt. But there is no reason for us to go back into that room because it's a dead end. How do I know it's a dead end? Look at the map. Alright. That and the fact that there were no rooms adjacent to it that we could see. Breath of the Wild I have on the Switch. I have what else did I have on the Switch? Tetris 99. Tetris 99 is always fun. I don't always place very well, but Tetris is always a good time. You know, Tetris is one of those like evergreen games. It's not only fun playing one player, but it's also fun. It's especially fun when there are 99 players, 98 other players trying to destroy you. And it turns that single player experience into a real nice competitive experience. Wow, okay, so this spider is on crack or something. This spider really wants to die. Alright, I just used that butt bomb in order to get rid of our little problem over there. Another game that I have is Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey, I have to say I am not a huge fan of. I think I had my Switch cherry popped with the best game of all time, which was Breath of the Wild. I would like to play some Breath of the Wild again. It's kind of like being outside without actually having to go outside, which is the best kind of way to go outside if you think about it. I would like to do some VR stuff in the future if possible. I think VR has very big potential, not only for gaming but also for just lived experience. Okay, so we want to be really careful here. I can't believe we wasted an entire soul heart on this floor, even though we have the Holy Mantle effect. Oh, man, just 5 spiders. Just those spider webs on the floor really screw me over. Okay, so why am I not taking this pill? Well, to be frank, the pills can either have good or bad effects. If it has a bad effect, then it would almost be instantly game over for us right now. So I'm going to try and avoid that as much as possible. We're going to roll this. Okay, I will take Butterbean, but I will not take Butterbean. If you trade the item often enough, you'll actually be able to get another version of the item called Wait What. And Wait What does that effect. So I'm gonna roll the placebo rather than Wait What, because Wait What is way better than placebo. Alright, Backstabber. I have seen this item, but I've never had it actually contribute to a victory. So I'm going to just keep on rolling. Linger Bean. I will take this. No, I thought it was a spacebar item. Oh no, I'm bad at this game, guys. I don't deserve this full achievement save file. Alright. Anyway, we're just gonna keep going. We are going to keep going. I would be inclined to think that the boss room is on this side. Yeah, it looks like. Oof, we gotta be careful here. I mean, because we have the Holy Mantle, It might not be a big problem, but we always want to avoid damage. We always want to practice, not getting damaged. So the reason why we don't want to take any damage here is because we just lost our chance at a Devil Deal. Also, we are very close to dying. I should have used Wait What as a defensive item, but I'm a bad player. So we are going against Mr. Pin right here, who will be tasting the full brunt of our Wait What. So the reason why that wasn't that great was because we did want to play with the Devil Deal. On floor 2, you get a free Devil Deal if you don't get any red heart HP damage, which is unfortunate. What is this thing in the... Oh, I guess it's the Linger Cloud from the beam. Okay, so if we get hit one more time, I need to focus here. If we get hit one more time, this run is completely over already. Okay, Marrow. This is not one of the greatest item that we could get, but at least it's an HP up. It's some defense. What we would like is to find the secret room. If we can find the secret room, then we might have some more chances to do something here. Okay, let's check that this... Alright, so I'm inclined to think that the secret room is on this side, but I might be wrong. I am wrong. Alright. Let's check out the mob trap room. No, we can't because we have so many red hearts. Alright. The game doesn't want to make it easy for us. I understand. But hear me out, game. I will find the secret room, and or maybe I won't find the secret room. Maybe that's the thing that will happen. What if I... Is it over here? I'm a little bit hesitant. Yeah, I was a little hesitant to use our last bomb there, but what can you do? I mean, we could have used Wait What this entire time, right? I'm a good gamer. And I guess there's nothing left for us on this floor here, so all we can do is just head on down. I do see that I am losing quite a few number of frames, unfortunately, on my computer, on my recording computer. But it is running at above 30 FPS, so I think it will be okay. I think 30 FPS is as much as your eyes can actually track, so hopefully that is okay. Whoa. Hello, game. What are you trying to do there? Did my Discord pop up or something? Alright. Sorry about that, folks. Ooh, so we lose our Holy Mantle already. Again, we don't want to lose our red heart HP, because we do have a 100% chance to deal with the devil if we don't lose any red heart HP, as you can see on the left side. Thankfully, the bone heart hits don't count as losing a red heart HP, so I appreciate that. Bone Marrow putting in the work. Champions do actually more damage than regular mobs, so instead of taking half a heart... Oh, okay. Why can't... Oh, there is a hole that I can't actually see because I'm a bad player. We don't want to lose this bone heart. If possible, we want to recharge it with a red heart. Okay, I'm going to increase the brightness here so I can actually see what's going on the screen. Alright. I don't know if that actually changed anything on the actual footage. I don't think so. Seems like we're still running at 38.7 frames per second, which is not that bad. Considering that I tried recording previously using like 15 frames per second, and that turned out terribly. Also, the game was lagging. So everything was just going wrong. All sorts of wrong. I would like a second computer that wasn't as poor as the one that I'm using right now. do I dare to continue to use my orbital instead of using my rate of fire because my rate of fire is terrible? Absolutely. Absolutely, because I am not the one to be super patient with this game. Especially when the game tries to dick us over. And this goes back to what I was saying about the game having a conscience of its own. Sometimes it seems like, you know, the game just doesn't want you to have fun. And it is these rooms that I just use the bomb to say hasta la vista and say no to the dead end and just get on out of there. I should try to use Butterbean more. Because, well, wait, what more? Because we do have that. I am a pro dodger, apparently. Wow, when did I get so good at this game? Man, this Spidey dude, is not dying. Oh my god. Alright, we finally deal with that one mob that took forever. And is apparently like a Super Saiyan. We still have our devil deal on lock. Oh, maybe not. Oh, thank you, Cuban Mute. Thank you, Cuban Meat, for putting in that work. Much obliged. We do not want to take a hit from these champions. It will definitely destroy our bone heart, and our bone heart is very important for us keeping the devil deal chances, the devil deal dreams alive. And why are devil deals so important, you might ask? Devil deals, you can exchange your HP for a item, and the items in the devil deal pool are some of the most offensively oriented items in the game. And if the best defense is the best offense, then you want to get as much offense as you possibly can. So it makes sense that so you got to be careful with these pink mobs because they'll fire randomly, and you do not want to accidentally get hit. I'm going to use Wait What here, which absolutely missed. Don't let anybody tell you that I'm a good gamer. We do find our item room, which hopefully has a damage upgrade or tears up. I would much appreciate that game. We are 15 minutes into the run already, and we are not even close to making good headway in this game. So what a way to start off the Isaac series on the channel, huh? Oof. There goes our Holy Mantle. Really, Holy Mantle is the only reason why we're still in this. As you can tell, I'm not a very good Isaac player. Oh, and we finally get a damage up. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. With 4.37 damage, I think we are in a much better position than we were previously. Unless I'm a terrible player, just like that. So, again, without the Holy Mantle, I think this run would already be over. My dream with this series is to replicate some of the success that Sinvicta has had on his channel, which is to put out daily Isaac content. And okay, so this is a sword here. I will take. Okay, so I feel bad about using the donation machine because this is like a cheat save. But what am I gonna do, you know? What am I gonna do? Beggars can't be choosers. The only reason why I'm using this save file, by the way, is because the real save file that I had on my other computer, I can't use it anymore. Because the computer is just so darn old. It's, so if that was the item room, what's in here? Okay, so it's a double locked room. It might be a vault. Oh. Rerolls, it's a global D6. And 20. Alright. Oh. Hopefully we can get this soul heart. Yes. Do I want to re-roll my items? I don't think so. I think my items are pretty good. And all the pickup items. Yeah, I think I'm good. Thank you, game, for giving me the option in case I wasn't very happy, but I am happy with what I have. Wow, I'm bad at the game. Our movement speed also needs some work. 1.06 is not enough to finish off the game. We have Mr. Gurley Jr. Making a big hug, coming in with the hug. Oof. Alright, so with Gertie Jr., what do we never want to do? We never want to be on... It doesn't matter what we do because we will always get hit. That is... We never want to be vertical to it. I think that's what the... Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're getting hit like almost every time. Oh my gosh, I'm such a bad player. So with this series, what I'm hoping to do is have a win streak, which seems like a little bit of a... unlikely probability, but we will try our best. So we do get another damage upgrade, and we get a devil deal, which hopefully won't be a... it is not a Krampus fight. Horror Babylon is good. It's a speed up and a damage up if we get down to 1 or less red hearts. Half or less red hearts, which we will be aiming to do. I think that's all she wrote, and we will head on down to the next floor. So as I was saying before with like the Breath of the Wild is like one of the best games. It popped my Switch game cherry, which means that any other game that I play on the Switch is just not going to be as good, and that's sad because I mean, I guess it's not sad because then I can save my time, you know. I don't have to waste my time playing games that are not as good as the games that I enjoy playing. But it also means that there's a absence of games that I can play with the system that I purchased, right? And that's always a little bit sad. It was not a cheap system, you know. But Breath of the Wild was definitely worth it. It's like one of the few games that's implemented the open world style super well. Okay, that was close. And open world has always been one of my one of the things that I wanted to explore in my lifetime. Ever since I watched SAO or Sword Art Online as a child, and various other virtual reality style animes like Log Horizon. I always loved that stuff, you know. The possibility of like starting over, like a second life on a virtual plane. For some reason, that's like romantic to me, and it might not be for everybody, but I don't think I'm alone. You know, there's a lot of people who watch these kind of shows. I think the biggest draw is that the reality here kind of sucks, you know. The real world kind of sucks. You got disease, you got all these problems. You got to work in order to, you know, make enough money to survive. I mean, maybe that's the only reality that humankind has ever known. But what if there was an alternative? Would that be better? I mean, of course, you would still need something for physical sustenance. But if we imagine a scenario where we can solve all other problems, and the only difference is whether we choose to live in reality or whether we choose to live in virtual reality, I think it's pretty clear that if your basic needs are met and you don't die from disease and somehow you can, you know, if you're in a state of Like if you're in a sanitary room that's free of disease and you're able to get all your food and you're able to get all your exercise, and then for most of the day you actually just spend it in the virtual plane. I wouldn't imagine why you wouldn't pick the virtual plane, because I mean, everything is just easier to accomplish. Well, maybe that's a cop-out, you know. Maybe there's something to, you know, hardship and overcoming that, and then finding meaning in that. But if you're just gonna explore like creativity, then creativity is way easier when you can manipulate your environment like code, like in a virtual reality. And I think the biggest draw to life anyway is relationships. And relationships don't necessarily require a physical entity. I mean, sure, there are physical things that happen biologically in response to physical stimuli. But if you can mimic those in some kind of artificial simulator, then why not, you know? Like, if you can simulate touch, if you can simulate taste, if you can simulate smell inside a virtual reality, and it becomes inseparable from reality, then why wouldn't you pick the virtual reality, you know? I'm not saying that like we should live in the Matrix where we don't know that we live in the virtual reality, right? That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that with consent, with you know, with consent, you should be able to pick whether you want to live in this reality or live in the virtual reality. And I think there's a big industry as well to be gained from living in the virtual field. You don't have to, you know, waste so much time moving places and, you know, building infrastructure, just basic things. You can just can we blow these up? We can blow these up with wait what. You also get a Joker card here, which is very nice. The Joker card will allow us to teleport directly to the Devil Room, which will again give us a higher chance of getting those Devil Deal items, those offensively oriented items, which we are desperately in need of. Oof. All right, so let's try and do that again. So I'm gonna go there. So I'm gonna. Alright, I'm good at this game. I'm getting better at this game. I can tell. Shot speed down. Our shot speed is already so poor. I don't think I want to do that. Tears up. Now, tears up is something that I am definitely interested in. Now, anti-gravity tears, however, are not that great, but I can just spam the button and there's no problem at all. And we do get nice tears up as a result. I can even do that. I don't know why anybody would choose to do that. Now, because we have an orbital, we would like an item like pause, which would allow us to freeze everything in the room. Pulsating tears? Well, why not? Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. I do have enough coins for a soul heart. Alright, joke's on you, apparently. Joke's on me. So we use Wait What defensively there to push back some tears. Which is why Wait What is actually not a bad item to have. Especially when your movement speed is so slow and it's hard to deal with the enemy. You can just use it offensively or defensively. Okay. Alright, so these ads are definitely not doing it for me. We don't want to get hit here. We do want to preserve a 37% chance to deal with the devil. We will get Steam sale, which means that on the next store that we see, we will get a discount. Discounts are always good. If you get 2 Steam sales, everything in the store will be free. And then if you get another item called restock, then you just break the game, because the store will continue to just pump out items, and all those items will be free. And I absolutely hate this. What is this? Get me out of here. Okay, so butt bombs doing some work. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate that. I really hope that my commentary gets better as I do more of these, because I want to get better at public speaking. That's actually one of the reasons why I started playing. I started doing YouTube videos so that I could work on my public speaking. I don't know if my public speaking has gotten better or worse as a result of starting the stream. So there is that. But I'm hoping that I got better. And especially with like multitasking. I've never been good at playing games and talking at the same time. And that's not something that I'm proud of. I do want to become better. So if I can, then that would be mighty grateful. I'm hoping that we don't have to use this Joker card here in order to get into the Devil Deal. So what would we like? We would like a Tears Up. We would like some kind of defensive item. Like perhaps the Satanic Bible or the Book of Revelation, so that we can generate some soul hearts. Maybe Athame, Maw of the Void. We do not get Devil Deal, but we do get Belly Button. Belly Button will give us an extra trinket slot and give us a Louse, which is better than nothing, but it can. I think it can spawn an enemy spider. So okay, let's see where we can use this Joker card. So I know that there are a bunch of enemies in here, which I don't like. So I'll put down a butt bomb, let that explode, let that deal some concussive damage to everybody in the room. I will use this, I will attempt to use this in the mob trap room. I think that is the plan. Because we can use the Joker card to get out and out of there. Or we'll use it. Yeah, we'll just use it in the cursed room, actually. Or we'll use it in the cursed room to go down to 1 HP. Then, okay, so we got to be careful with this purple flame, because it will shoot some. It has the potential to shoot some homing tears. Okay, we should have used Wait What. I don't know why I keep using bombs. I keep forgetting that we have Wait What. All right. Well, that was great use. Oh yeah, we can't lose HP from that because we have the Holy Mantle. So we will not be able to get into the mob trap room unless we purposefully damage ourselves, which I'm not that interested in. Do you think there is a chance? No, of course not. There was a rock blocking that way, so there's no way that the curse room, yeah, I should have known. There's no way that the secret room would be there. So I don't know where the secret room is, and we will not be using this Joker card here because there's no real value in it. So we will just head on down. Hmm. 72% chance for Devil Deal. Let's go. Let's go to the east side first. Alright. Oh yeah, we got anti-grav tears. So another series that I'm planning on the channel is Among Us. It's another game that I've been flirting with. Okay, so we'll use our key here. We'll use the stone chest to block that. Wooden cross is very good. I will trade a key for a bomb because we are in need of bombs, I think, even though we had Wait What. We will be able to go into the curse room again without taking damage because we do have the Holy Mantle ability. And as you can see, this like slow rate of fire is still not up to snuff. We want to improve our tears rate. We can increase our damage by going down to one half of a red heart because we have the Whore of Babylon. But the problem with that is that we'd also be down to like 1 health. And I'm not that confident in my play to be able to go down like to 1 health just like that. So I will use a bomb here because why not? Ooh, we get a Perthra rune. And what is this? So Perthra rune, and we got Ace of Hearts. We don't want to use the Ace of Hearts. Perthra rune is worth taking. So we will. So I can come in here at any time because I have the Holy Mantle effect. So I will leave Perthro in there for now. Ooh, thank you, Curse of the Maze, for pushing me all the way out here. I mean, it's kind of where I wanted to go anyway. So for these enemies here, you can't target the mask. You got to target the heart, and because the heart's the only part of this enemy that can actually be damaged. Again, we don't want to take any red heart HP damage. Red heart damage because we want to preserve our devil deal. We get another bomb. Thank you, game. Where is our item room, game? I would really like to find our item room, preferably with a tears up in there. Some of you might be saying, "Oh, Han, you should have just taken the pill. It could have been a tears up." Yeah, but it could have also been an HP down. It could have been a tears down. It could have been a damage. No, it couldn't have been a damage down. It could have been a range down. There's a lot that it could have been. So you know what? I'm not willing to risk that for the slight chance that I could get a tears up. It could also be nothing, like puberty or Horf. And I'm not into the pill taking. You know, I'm not into the pill taking meta. I'd much prefer to use a butt bomb here, get rid of some enemies, weaken them a bit, and then go ham. As you can see, especially with champion mobs, we're definitely struggling to deal with them. Item room? Yeah, we got an item room. I would also like to find a secret room because we have 15 coins, 16 coins, which means that we have the capacity to buy 2 premium items because remember we got Steam sale on the last 4. Bomber Boy is interesting. Alright, so maybe we're becoming a bomb build. Maybe we are bomb build. I'm attempting to look for the secret room, I mean the store, but I have a feeling that this is actually just a boss room. So what Bomber Boy will do is explode a huge radius in a cross shape, just like the original Bomber Game Boy games. If you guys are old enough to remember that. If y'all remember. Oh my gosh, this is a super jumpy kind of wow, that did so much damage to us. I'm gonna just use the Emperor's card here in order to finish them off really fast. Okay, I do like the Rib of Greed. I don't like greed in our stores. I'll take that over the Pulse room. And let's go into our store, which we know now will not have greed fight. More options is always good. I wish I had this before we went to the item room, but whatever. We're still looking for the boss, which is right here. Perfect. It's perfect. It's just like we planned. I am planning Among Us. I keep getting sidetracked. Maybe that's a thing that I should try to avoid from now on. I'm gonna play some Among Us with the brother and some of his friends, or at least that's the plan. I'm gonna use Bomber Boy here to do some massive damage. Yeah, love that. I am loving that. I would appreciate speeding up the game a little bit. Oh my god, guys, we're so close to death. We are so close to death. And like I thought, we did not get a devil deal because we are at half of an HP. Alright, so we did have that Perthro rune. Did we have any items that we would like to switch out? Yeah, so we can use this to buy Tier Detonator. Were there any soul hearts in here? No, I thought so. Excuse me, game? Oh, Curse of the Maze. We were Curse of the Mazed out. You might be noticing that I can see the items before I even pick them up. That's an unfortunate consequence of having this mod that allows me to read what the effects of the items are. Unfortunately, I need that right now because I want to be able to know what I'm picking up. I don't know all the items in the game, especially with the Afterbirth Plus mod DLC. So I'm gonna try and limit my use of this mod, of the item text mod. But for now, I hope you guys bear with it. All right, so I'm gonna use the Perthro rune. Mom's box is way better than wait what. Judas's tongue, not what we want. I will go all the way back to grab the Joker card. Ooh, that's right. Angular patterns is not what we're really looking for here. I appreciate the hostile game, but if you could give us something like Cancer or a Cracked Crown, that'd be... Excuse me. Thank you. And we will be on our way to the next floor if we can. So Among Us is there I go again. Just jumping around with conversation topics. So Mafia is one of those games where you're playing a group of maybe 8 to 10 players, and you have 1 to 2 imposters among you guys. You guys are a crew floating through space, and the imposters are trying to kill y'all. So what you got to do is got to find out who the imposter is. Got to find out who the imposter is, and then before they kill all of you. And if you're the imposter, then the goal is to kill everybody before people find out who you are and eliminate you. It's like what is that other game? Something about townsfolk. Tavern Town? Something like that. It's a really good game. And almost died there. Okay. Hello, Wrath. But unfortunately for you, my bombs are stronger than your bombs. So what you gonna do about that? Let's get on out of here. I would still like to use this Joker card to our advantage. Thanks to Wooden Spoon and Whore of Babylon, we got some movement speed, which will allow us to navigate this room quite easily. We still have some money. Ooh, the compass is really good, and also a soul heart. I think I have to take a soul heart first, but I will try to get some more coins. Oh no, okay. So that's the problem with Bomber Boy. It turns it can cause you to have to hit the donation machine multiple times. I will look at what this is. Hanked Man. Alright, that's not really what we want, but we do want the compass. The compass will show us exactly where we're going. Oop. Okay, apparently I clicked the wrong key, and we're going to the double deal now, where we apparently are fighting Krampus. So I will try to use the Cuban meat where I can. Do some extra damage. You can see here, like, Cuban meat does a pretty substantial amount of damage. Push pin's not really what we're looking for here. Wooden cross. I don't know if wooden cross actually works with holy mantle, so I'm actually going to take push pin. Okay. What I wanted to do was I wanted to expand the map. So the item room is down to the south, and the boss room is up to the north. Let's go see what we have in our item room first. Ooh, don't get hit by spikes, potential spikes. And we are just looking for a way to stabilize. Okay, use this right here. No, thank you. I don't really want. Alright, so defensive items. Halo flies. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Now we don't have to be so worried about any projectiles coming our way. We will go north, east, as our map has bequeathed us the information for. More options is giving us that ability. Oh my god. Well, thank you very much for joining us in the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. I hope to have a win next time. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this episode and look forward to Among Us coming out probably this weekend. And other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another episode of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Later!